Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Adore Beauty YouTube channel. My name is Amelia if you're new. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through actives and how to fit them all in your skincare routine. But before we get started, if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button as well. We all love actives and the effect that they can have on our skin. They make us smoother, more glowy, they can soften the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So it's only natural to want to smother our face in them and use them every single day and night in the hopes that it'll make magic on our face. But what you might notice if you do that is you'll end up with an impaired barrier and you'll waste your products. So don't do that. Let's do a quick run through on how to layer your skincare in general. So first you want to start with a cleanser. If you are a fan of double cleansing, I am, then you want to do a balm or an oil cleanser first, or a micellar water, followed by a gel, a foam, or a milk cleanser. Then you want to go in with an exfoliant if you're going to use that. Then you would use a mask, like a clay mask to decongest the skin, or a moisturizing mask. Then you want to go in with your treatment products and your moisturizers. And when it comes to layering those, you want to go from the thinnest texture to the thickest. So you would go in with a mist, a toner, because they're generally more watery in texture. Then you could go in with a serum, then a moisturizer, and then an oil because it's going to be the thickest. And that is how to layer your skincare. So now let's get into some active ingredients and which ones work well and not so well together. First up is retinol. Typically with retinol, you want it to be your one and only in the evenings, and you also don't want to be using it every single night. If you are thinking of using an AHA with a retinol, err on the side of caution. Both ingredients increase cell turnover, so if you combine them, then you might end up with an impaired barrier. Some skin types can tolerate this, but generally speaking, you don't really want to combine them. So just alternate nights. Use your retinol on one night and then your AHA on the other. Niacinamide and retinol, however, do work quite beautifully together. Niacinamide is a great all-rounder ingredient and is going to help with calming sensitivity in the skin. So it does really well with retinol because it does help to buffer the skin. Vitamin C and AHAs are a match made in heaven. They're the same pH, so they can be layered together. However, AHAs are best used in the evenings. Now we have vitamin C and retinol. When you combine them, the pH of vitamin C actually increases and the pH of retinol decreases, so they don't work as effectively. But if you use vitamin C in the daytime and retinol in the evening, then that's amazing. And then we have vitamin C and niacinamide. So we know that niacinamide is a great ingredient for reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It helps with texture, pores, and helps with calming the skin. And vitamin C is obviously a really powerful antioxidant that protects from environmental damage and also helps to brighten the skin. There are some studies that go back to the 1960s that show if you combine vitamin C and niacinamide, it created a substance that led to redness in the skin. However, that only applies to pure vitamin C and niacinamide. And also those substances have to be sitting out in the sun so that they get to a certain heat to create that irritation on the skin. So if you combine your vitamin C product and your niacinamide product, then they work really well together. Now, how to use all your active ingredients. So as I mentioned before, using your retinol on alternate days to your AHAs is the best idea. Then using a vitamin C in the AM and using your retinol in the evenings is also really great. And then with retinol, you want to make sure that you are using it on clean, dry skin. So on that night, skip the mist. Go in with your retinol and then you can follow it with a moisturizer to help hydrate the skin. With your AHA products, I like to do that also on clean, dry skin and then follow it with a moisturizer. However, there are some products like Alpha H's Liquid Gold where you would just use that alone and then you can just go to bed. After cleansing, I will go in with my hydrating mist or toner. I will follow it with my vitamin C product, layer my niacinamide, and then go in with my moisturizer and SPF. And then there's also the option of just using one ingredient at a time and not combining them at all if you don't want to. If you're short on time in the mornings, you can cleanse your face with water or a cleanser, go in with your vitamin C and then use your moisturizer and an SPF and just keep it really simple. Okay, that's it from me. I hope this video was informative and you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please feel free to pop a comment down below. And if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe in case you aren't already. Okay, I'll see you in another one soon. Bye.